What are y'all? That you can't get that bird. You want to see what my dogs are barking at? My dogs are barking at them as if they're going to be able to get them. Hello y'all, welcome to Pisces Mountain Farm. It is Valerie here, and I garden in the heart of the Appalachian Mountains in Zone 6A in West Virginia. And today I kind of just wanted to talk to you about not feeling good enough. I belong to a lot of gardening groups, and one of the things I like to do is to read through the comments section sometimes. And there was a discussion started on one of the groups about this person who felt like they were getting so discouraged because their garden wasn't beautiful, that it wasn't something pretty to look at. And, you know, they're a mother, they're a young mother from what I gathered, with small children, and they don't have necessarily the biggest plot to garden in. She said that it did make her feel very good about being able to provide food for a family. But I felt compelled to talk to her, and, well, I didn't talk to her, I left a comment on the post. And I just reminded her that beauty's in the eye of the beholder, and even if it didn't look beautiful to the eye right now, I'm sure it was very beautiful to her soul. It was very beautiful to that thing inside that just urges you onward and gives you, what's the word I'm looking for, inspiration and the will to keep going. I think even non-fashion people will understand the analogy whenever I say that the jewelry is the last thing you put on. You have to build your whole outfit. You have to build the foundation before you're able to put your jewelry on and to finish off your outfit. You know, the part that makes it sparkle and shine. You have to build that. You just don't get up and it's automatically shiny, you know. If we're going to stick with this fashion analogy, you have to get up, you shower, you dry your hair, you put on your outfit, you put on your makeup if you're going to do so, you fix your hairstyle, and then you go get your jewelry, your necklace, your earrings, and all of a sudden it makes that outfit sparkle and shine. And I would just like to remind you guys of that in your garden. It might not be pretty, or maybe only parts of it are pretty, but every single garden starts out as a hole in the ground. And whoever looked at a hole in the ground and thought, oh, that's wonderful, and I wish I had that in the middle of my yard. No. You have to build your foundation before you put your jewelry on. I'm going to go out there and tag the tomato plants I potted up. I got these labels here that are supposedly waterproof and waterproof and sunproof. So I printed it up on my laser printer because laser printers don't use traditional ink. I also have a notebook out here because I want to write down all the other plants that I have germinated at the moment. And I bought these bamboo stakes. There were, I think it was about $20 for 400 of them. And I'm burning the names of, like this right here is a tomato. I'm burning the names of the varieties in it because when you use these little tags in the ground, they get lost or buried or carried away. These are going to stick up quite far, and so I'm just going to do that. So by the time it's time to plant out all the rest of my plants, I have my tags. It's a bit of a chillier day today. I want to say it's about 55, 60 degrees out. So I haven't had to open this up today, but my greenhouse is getting full. I don't have shelves right now. I just haven't been able to afford them. So I think the first thing I'm going to do is go tray by tray and write down what varieties have germinated. part of the reason I really am trying to get these tomatoes over here tagged is because, one, they need tagged. But for two, I have them lined up in such a way that I know which one's which. But once I get them tagged, they don't have to stay in that same lineup. So I can actually move things around and clean this greenhouse up a little bit better so I can access my plants easier, because right now everything's just kind of in the middle of the floor, and since I don't have shelves, I kind of need to move everything around the edges so I can walk through the middle. But to do that, I have to get all my tomatoes tagged. Another tip: sort your tags before you try to stick them in the pots, because it just makes it go so much quicker, and I didn't do that. So I want to sit here and sort these tags real quick. I'll be back in a moment. It's still pretty full, but as you can see, I can at least walk all the way down the middle, which enables me to be able to water everything a little better. Alright guys, I'm done in here for now, so on to the next thing. We are going to take down all the fencing and strings off of this and recover it with some black stuff that'll blend in a little better. Alright, here's the after. And as you can see, that is much better than when the orange was up. We just temporarily tied off the excess, the overlap that we're going to use to make a gate. It's just tied up with string right now, but we will come in later and make a gate. And if that's not on this video, it will be in a future video on how we do that, because it's just simple, it's nothing fancy. Alright, I just wanted to show you how much better that looks wrapped in black and not orange. Alright guys, that's all the little chores I had in here for today. So I think I'm going to sign off here and go in and work inside for a while. And thank you so much for watching. I will see you next time.